Live from the 107th floor of the Cat Country 107.3 studios, just outside beautiful Atlantic City, New Jersey. It's the Joe and Jahna Sunrise Challenge. It's your chance to fire up your brain and show South Jersey exactly who you are. Now, here are your hosts, Joe and Jahna.
Jahna, who's our contestant this morning?
Jean from Vineland.
Jean, if you had a superpower, what would it be? What's your superpower?
Oh, I would say it would have to be functioning with very little sleep.
Oh, that is a superpower.
I'm in that club too.
Yeah, right?
All right, Jean, we're going to play Joe and Jahna's Sunrise Challenge. What I'm going to do is give you a subject, and you'll have to give us 5 things for that subject in 10 seconds or less. If you're successful, you're a winner, okay?
Sure.
Jean, we need you to name 5 non-food things that you can buy at Wawa. Once again, name 5 non-food things that you can buy at your local Wawa. Go.
Toilet paper, napkins, paper towels, tissues, and soap.
Jean, you won.
Awesome. That was a tough one.
Jahna, tell Jean what he's won.
I got it in.
Jean, you have won absolutely nothing.
Yay.
Awesome.
This has been the Joe and Jahna Sunrise Challenge from Cat Country 107.3.
Waking up with Joe and Jahna, Cat Country 107.3.
October, or as we say around here, October. Yeah.
October. It's spooky season. It's officially here. Have all the pumpkin spice you want. Do whatever you want. You're allowed now.
The first day of October, International Day of Older Persons Day. We should point out the greatest ex-president of all time is 100 years old today.
Was an old person?
President Jimmy Carter, 100.
He is.
International Coffee Day today. International Music Day. Homemade Cookie Day. Good morning. We're 3 things you need to know this morning. If you're driving through the Wildwoods starting today, pay attention.
I used to hope all the lights would be red or yellow.
Today's your day. Today's the day that all the lights in Wildwood are going to be red or yellow. Traffic lights kicking into flashing mode today. A sure sign the off-season has begun.
Yellow is slow, slow, slow. Red is stop.
Yeah. Speaking of Wildwood, let's fast forward right through winter with an eye on the summer. This Friday, organizers will announce the first headliner booked for the Barefoot Country Music Fest in Wildwood. It's going down in June. Tickets are already on sale. This summer's event was a sellout, so get them while you can.
Some sort of social media campaign urging Atlantic City school students to leave classes in the middle of the day tomorrow to show support for jailed rapper P. Diddy, who's facing charges including sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and interstate transportation for prostitution.
Don't do it, kids.
Atlantic City students are being told they should walk out of their buildings, and if they do, they could win a $40 raffle.
That's ridiculous. But your South Jersey weather for today, mostly cloudy with a chance of a few light showers, a high of 68.
Weather is brought to you by Atlantic City Electric. Storm season is here. Atlantic City Electric knows a little prep makes a big difference. See how you can stay connected during storms and prepare to weather any weather at AtlanticCityElectric.com/storm prep. Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for Jahna's Fangirl Update.
If you've been keeping track of our rider updates, we try to reveal what each artist prefers to have backstage before their shows to rev them up. Up next this morning is none other than Luke Bryan. He's a pretty simple man, that one, okay? He only has 4 things listed on his rider sheet: vodka, grape juice, tater chips, as he calls them, and bottled water. The brand of vodka doesn't even matter as long as it's the right kind of grapefruit juice. Got you, buddy. Can't blame you there. Luke Bryan's talking his backstage must-haves right now at catcountry1073.com. So many artists have pledged to help the Hurricane Helene victims so far. Morgan Wallen has already stepped up to the plate. He put his money where his mouth is already, less than a day after pledging to help flood-ravaged areas of East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. He sent a very large check to the American Red Cross. Published reports can confirm that he's already donated $500,000. We've got more on that up for you right now on the Cat Country 107.3.
Joe and Jahna, good morning. Welcome to a Tuesday morning. Hope all is well with you. Jahna, the latest survey is in. I want to give the results, but it would be preferable, and by preferable I mean less awkward, if you did not comment on this at all.
So for both of our Saturdays, okay,
yes,
fine.
Yes.
Fine.
Here's this study. 40% of Americans say their average love session lasts between 15 and 30 minutes. 99% of that time is spent making sure you brush your teeth, powering down all screens and phones, putting the dogs outside the bedroom, and making sure the TV is set on the... Jahna, sad news. A couple days ago, we learned Chris Christopherson died. The singer, songwriter, actor. Do you know who Chris Christopherson was?
I know of him. I thought he was more like a rock guy, to be honest.
He was a very prolific songwriter. Yeah. Lots of country songs were his that he wrote. Also had some hits. Me and Bobby McGee, probably one of his biggest hits. He was in the movie A Star Is Born. I think there have been 3 A Star Is Born movies, and he was in the first. You should go see that.
Barbara Streisand.
You should go see that.
I've seen it.
Oh, you have seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the ones that I cannot say.
And also, speaking of passing, Pete Rose has died. He was 83 years ago. Baseball's all-time hit leader. Still not in the Hall of Fame. Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country joke of the morning. Brought to you by East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows. If you call, they'll show up, eastcoastroofing.com. Dan lives in Egg Harbor Township. He sent us today's joke.
Dan, thank you.
Driver pulled over by a policeman. The policeman approaches the driver's door. Is there a problem, officer? Policeman says, sir, you were speeding. Can I see your license? Driver says, I'd give it to you, but I don't have one. You don't have one? I lost it 4 times for drunk driving. Well, the policeman is shocked. I see. Can I see your registration, please? I'm sorry, I can't do that. Why not? I stole this car. Stole it? Yes, and I killed the owner. You did what? She's in the trunk if you want to see her. Well, the officer looks at the man and slowly backs away to his car and calls for backup. Within minutes, 5 police cars show up surrounding the car. The senior officer slowly approaches the car, clasping his half-drawn gun. The officer says, sir, would you step out of your vehicle, please? The man steps out of his vehicle. Is there a problem, sir? One of my officers just told me that you've stolen this car and murdered the owner. Murdered the owner? The officer responds, yes. Could you please open the trunk of your car? The man opens the trunk, revealing nothing but an empty trunk. The officer says, is this your car? The man says, sure, and hands over the registration papers. The officer, understandably quite stunned. You see, one of my officers claims that you do not have a driver's license. The man digs in his pocket, revealing a wallet, and hands it to the officer. The officer opens the wallet, examines the driver's license. He looks quite perplexed. Thank you, sir. One of my officers told me you didn't have a license, stole this car, and murdered the owner. The man says, I bet you that lying bastard told you I was speeding, too. All
that.
Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Coming up at 7:20, Jahna's trending. Trending up or trending down?
Today's a good one. We've got the Ocean City Boardwalk.
Ooh.
Hot or not? Or is it still as great as it always was?
Will it still be as great next spring?
Right. Or are its glory days behind it? You let us know right now. You can let us know on the app or on Facebook. Cat Country 107.3. You can comment thumbs up or thumbs down. Ocean City Boardwalk, trending up or trending down? You tell us.
We'll talk more at 7:20. Cat Country 107.3, mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for your Cat Country dumb story of the morning.
And where are we going today?
Italy. After a guy swiped a phone from a store's counter, the victim used another phone to contact him. The thief responded by text and tried to sell the phone back to the original owner for $150. Claiming he bought it from somebody for that price.
Really?
Cops were able to nail the guy. 7:20, Jahna's trending up or trending down. She's asking Ocean City Boardwalk. Are there better days ahead, or are they all behind us now for the Ocean City Boardwalk? Let us know. Hit the message us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. We'll talk about the future of the Ocean City Boardwalk coming up at 7:360. Good morning. 3 things you need to know this morning. If you're driving through the Wildwoods starting today, pay attention.
I used to hope all the lights would be red or yellow.
Today's your day. Today's the day that all the lights in Wildwood are going to be red or yellow. Traffic lights kicking into flashing mode today. A sure sign the off-season has begun.
Yellow is slow, slow, slow. Red is stop.
Yeah. Speaking of Wildwood, let's fast forward right through winter with an eye on the summer. This Friday, organizers will announce the first headliner booked for the Barefoot Country Music Fest in Wildwood. It's going down in June. Tickets are already on sale. This summer's event was a sellout, so get them while you can.
Some sort of social media campaign urging Atlantic City school students to leave classes in the middle of the day tomorrow to show support for jailed rapper P. Diddy, who's facing charges including sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and interstate transportation for prostitution.
Don't do it, kids.
Atlantic City students are being told they should walk out of their buildings, and if they do, they could win a $40 raffle.
That's ridiculous. But your South Jersey weather for today, mostly cloudy with a chance of a few light showers, a high of 68.
Weather is brought to you by Atlantic City Electric. Storm season is here. Atlantic City Electric knows a little prep makes a big difference. See how you can stay connected during storms and prepare to weather any weather at AtlanticCityElectric.com/storm prep. Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cat Country Morning Birthday Shout-Out start now.
Here
If
we
you have
go.
a birthday, you share it with our greatest ex-president ever, Jimmy Carter, 100 years old today.
Wow.
He's been in hospice for over a year, which is just amazing. Usual stay in hospice for somebody is just a couple weeks, but he's
Right.
been there a whole year. Hanging on.
Still hanging on, yeah.
All right, locally, happy birthday to our own Jim McLean. He works behind the scenes here at Cat Country.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Kelly Lazinski of Cape May has a birthday. Lynn Santagata of Landisville is 54 today. Ruth Thrain of Eldora celebrates today. Happy birthday, Ruth. And Terry Konzik of Belle Plaine is 68. Happy birthday, Terry.
We also have to do Chuck Lawson. He's 68 years old today. Chuck, we got that in. And then we've also got Peggy Ann Hopkins from Wildwood, from North Wildwood. She's not specified. Age not specified, but it's her birthday too.
Age not specified.
Yeah.
If we miss you, happy one. Austin. It's Cat Country 107.3. Coming up in about 15 minutes, Cat Country Morning Trivia. Going to take us to see Trace Adkins this weekend at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City.
Nice.
Cat Country 107.3. Trending up or trending down?
Ocean
This is where you start talking.
City
This part, yeah.
Boardwalk. I was
we-
for dramatic effect.
I thought we worked on that in the rehearsal.
Ocean City Boardwalk. We need you to sound off on this. Trending up or trending down, hot or not, is the Ocean City Boardwalk as great as it's always been? Or are those glory days long gone? We've got Gillian's Wonderland Pier closing up shop. You got to give the OC Boardwalk either a thumbs up or a thumbs down. You can do that at a couple of places. You can let us know your thoughts on the Cat Country 107.3 app. You can let us know on both Facebook pages, mine and Joe's Facebook page, Cat Country Mornings with Joe and Jahna, or the Cat Country 107.3 Facebook page. You can also let us know on Instagram. We've got a couple of answers so far already. Kathleen Sicharski, I hope I said that right, says, now is the time to try hard to keep our boardwalk the greatest family resort or turn it into just like all the others. That's not an answer, but it's an answer. So that's what Kathleen says. And then William says, boardwalk is fine. Someone mismanaging their business is a different story. If Plainland can make it, Wonderland would have no problem either.
This from the Cat Country 107.3 app. Denise from Egg Harbor Township. She says the Ocean City Boardwalk has lots of memories for me and my family. Everyone is focusing on the closing of Wonderland, but there's a lot more to do in Ocean City. The boardwalk will continue to be my favorite place to go.
Oh, there you go.
I like that.
That's
I like
hot. So trending up. We got it. We got some trending ups, which is good.
Cat Country 107.3. Trending up or trending down? Vote.
Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time for our semi-annual edition of What's Happening on the Internet.
What's happening on the interwebs?
A girl in England put her grandmother up for auction online. The 61-year-old fetched bids of $3,200 before the website pulled the listing.
Wow.
Girl said she listed her grandmother for auction because grandma was annoying.
Oh, I thought she was going to say the best, and she thought other people should deserved a shot at her too.
Grandma's annoying. Let's get rid of her.
That's
Let's get some
awful.
cash instead.
That's all.
And then there's this complaining woman.
We booked a mountain vacation not knowing that a hurricane was going to come and destroy the little town that we're supposed to be going to, and we cannot be refunded. We are still expected to go on this trip, not knowing if there's damage to the property, not knowing if the place is even accessible, not knowing if surrounding events and attractions are going to be up and running. But let me tell you, if you've been following like I have, and I live in North Carolina, just the eastern part of it, then you know as well as I do, nothing's going to be open and running. I mean, even if it is, it's still not going to be the same. You pay X amount of dollars to go on a vacation with friends or with family. You expect to have a vacation, not try to figure out your way around barricades, not worrying about what's going to be open, what's not going to be open. I mean, hell, most of the time we're just going to worry about what's in our price range. And now we have a whole nother slew on our plate. I have spent the last hour this morning on the phone. They're telling me that they have to first get in touch with the owner before they can make any executive decisions. Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't that what the owner pays you for? To make executive decisions, especially if a natural disaster out of anybody's hands happens?
I don't know about you, Jahna, but I find this woman particularly annoying, and I'd like to sell her on the internet.
I I understand her struggle, though.
Well,
I understand where she's coming from. I do.
understand,
I'm not
but
gonna lie.
that's a chance you take when you
Yes.
book somebody else's house.
And listen, if she didn't get the insurance, I don't know. That's why they make it.
Insurance, yeah.
That's why they make it.
Or,
So-
you can book a hotel where they have policies.
Yeah. It feels like fall.
Cat Country 107.3 Mornings with Joe and Jahna. Cat Country Morning Trivia starts now. Our phone number is 609-383-1073, or you can use the Call Us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Prize today on trivia, 2 tickets to see Honky Tonk Badonka Donk Guy, Trace Adkins.
The honky tonk, badonka donk.
Yeah, sounds exactly like that.
Yeah.
Friday, Trace Adkins and I think Lone Star, is that right? Going to be at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City.
That's awesome.
So we got 2 tickets for Trace Adkins for you. Here's the question. Each year in the United States, more than 600,000 adults leave here. They leave. 600,000 adults leave here each and every year. Is on the air. At stake 2 tickets to see Trace Adkins at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City Friday night. Trace not only singing, he does a lot of acting, voiceover work. He was in that one movie with Matthew McConaughey, Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh.
Trace Adkins played this biker guy.
Oh, cool.
And the whole time I'm thinking, is he actually playing a part or is this just the real Trace Adkins? Because it was just like, I'm going to break your head. I'm going to break your head.
Yeah.
All right, here's the
Well, if
question.
the part fits, there you go.
Each year in the United States, more than 600,000 adults leave here. Where do they leave? Hi, Cat Country.
Hi, is the answer California?
California is not it. Thank you. Good morning, Cat Country.
Hey, good morning. Is it work?
Work is not it. Thank you.
Okay.
Well,
More than that.
all Americans probably leave work
Right.
because they go to work and then. Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Hey, is it Florida?
Florida is not it. Thank you. Oh, by the way, the work question, I guess it could have meant retirement, but that's not it either.
Okay.
Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Home or like their parents' house?
No, that's not it. Thank you. Time to move out. Hi, Cat Country. What's your answer?
Their parents' house?
No, that's not it. Thank you. Every year, 600,000 adults leave here. Good morning, Cat Country.
Yes. Is the answer home?
Home is not it. Thank you. Good morning, Cat Country.
Yes. Is it their jobs?
No, that's not it. Thanks. Hi, Cat Country. What do you got?
Do they leave their job?
No,
Nope.
that's not it. Thank you. Good morning, Cat Country.
Hello?
Hi,
Hi.
what's your answer?
Hi, what was the question again? I had to call on my phone.
You had to call on your phone to
What else
answer
would
the
you call
question?
us
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, what else
I
would
was
you?
listening on my phone.
Oh, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every year in this country, more than 600,000 adults leave here. You got 3 seconds.
Oh.
Sorry, time's up. Hi, Cat Country.
Oh, my
What's your
God.
answer?
Good morning. Is it a bathroom?
No, that's not it. Thank you.
We leave the bathroom.
We're not
Well,
living
we do
there.
leave,
We're
yeah.
not living there.
Right.
Pro tip, before you call to answer the question, you should know the question.
True.
Next time, wait until we ask the question, then call. Because you're not going to get any in any earlier. We don't start answering the
that's
phone
true.
until after we.
Until we say the question. Right.
By the way, kudos to Julie, our Tuesday morning intern here at Cat Country. She looked it up. She said about 4 million people retire. They leave work every year. So that's not what we're looking for.
Way more than what
Yeah.
we said. We said 600,000.
Each year in the United States, more than 600,000 adults
Yeah.
leave here. Right now, Cat Country Morning Trivia is on the air. Last chance. Phone number is 609-383-1073 or hit the Call Us button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Prize a pair of tickets to see Trace Adkins up for grabs. He's at the Hard Rock Friday night. Here's the question. Every year in the United States, more than 600,000 adults leave here. Where do they leave from? Hi, Cat Country.
Hi, is it jail?
Jail or prison? Absolutely right. You're our winner.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My wife will be.
What's that?
My wife will be excited. She wants to see Trace Adkins.
Aw, what's
You're
your
going.
name? What's your name?
Augustine from Ventnor.
Augustine, when did you get out of prison?
I retired from the business.
Okay.
Oh, good. There you go.
Augustine, we've got 2 tickets for you to see Trace Adkins Friday night. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What if he was really just in prison and
I just didn't say anything.
then came over and killed us?
Don't say that. No, thank you, Joe. No, Joseph.
600,000 adults released from prison every
That's
year.
a lot.
Cat Country 107.3. Good morning. We're Joe and Jahna. Here are 3 things you need to know this morning. If you're driving through the Wildwood starting today, pay attention.
I used to hope all the lights would be red or yellow.
Today's your day. Today's the day that all the lights in Wildwood are going to be red or yellow. Traffic lights kicking into flashing mode today. A sure sign the off-season has begun.
Yellow is slow, slow, slow. Red is stop.
Yeah. Speaking of Wildwood, let's fast forward right through winter with an eye on the summer. This Friday, organizers will announce the first headliner booked for the Barefoot Country Music Fest in Wildwood. It's going down in June. Tickets are already on sale. This summer's event was a sellout, so get them while you can.
Some sort of social media campaign urging Atlantic City school students to leave classes in the middle of the day tomorrow to show support for jailed rapper P. Diddy, who's facing charges including sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and interstate transportation for prostitution.
Don't do it, kids.
Atlantic City students are being told they should walk out of their buildings, and if they do, they could win a $40 raffle.
That's ridiculous. But your South Jersey weather for today, mostly cloudy with a chance of a few light showers, a high of 68.
Weather is brought to you by Atlantic City Electric. Storm season is here. Atlantic City Electric knows a little prep makes a big difference. See how you can stay connected during storms and prepare to weather any weather at AtlanticCityElectric.com/storm prep. Cat Country 107.3 mornings with Joe and Jahna. Time now for my favorite tweets from the last 24 hours.
All right, let's do it.
There are 5 of them. Number 1, Fire Marshal. There are too many Kung Fu fighters in here.
Yeah.
See, I knew it. Tweet number 2. Dad, I finally heard a song by a guy with tattoos on his face. Me. You mean Jelly Roll? No, not that one.
No.
Teddy Swims. No, not that one. Post Malone? Yeah, that's the guy.
That's the guy. So many artists have tattoos. Welcome to 2024 on their face. Yeah.
Tweet number 3. A hobby of mine is spending a lot of money to start a hobby, then immediately abandoning it.
Yep. That's how it goes every time.
Number 4. I ordered a harmonica because I'm thinking maybe I'm not annoying enough.
Well, we'll find out.
Here comes Joe with the harmonica. We're Joe and Jahna. These are my favorite tweets. Last one, number 5. Hollered not it when the boss asked for a volunteer, and apparently now I have an attitude problem. Congratulations to Tanya Wilbert, Chris Foreman, Brittany Allen, Lisa Hewitt, Terry Combs, Mel Haslam, some of our latest Cash Cow winners.
Are you next?
We have 10 cash winners every day, and ultimately somebody's going to win the $30,000 top prize in Cash Cow.
We're about to find out if it's going to be you.
What you need to do is listen every hour, 20 minutes past the hour from now through 5:20 p.m. every hour while you work. We give you a code. When you get a code, go to the Cat Country 107.3 app, open it up, tap on the button that says win $30,000 cash, and type in the code. It's Cash Cow, powered by Bennett Chevy and BennettChevy.com. And your first code of the morning, your 820 code is 591.
591. You heard the man. 591. You're going to tap on the win $30,000 button on the Cat Country 107.3 app. Type in 591. We'll be back in an hour from right now with your next code. 591. That's the
Joe and Jahna, your next Cash Cow code coming up at 9:20 this morning. In the meantime, we're doing this.
Cat Country 107.3. Trending up or trending down?
Ocean City Boardwalk. See? Dramatic effect.
It works so much better in rehearsal.
Did it? Yeah. I don't know if the dramatic effect worked, but we did it. We're here. Ocean City Boardwalk, trending up or trending down. Are its best days behind it, or is there still more fun to be had on the boardwalk? You can answer us on Facebook or on the Cat Country 107.3 app. We do have some more answers in. Maria Cara says, it's done and over with. People exploding Facebook with their own ideas of what it should be or how to save the Ferris wheel. She says, truth is, Ocean City is a nostalgic town to most guests. Surely they're sad to see it go, but it is what it is. It'll never be what it once was.
Can I give my opinion?
Sure.
I think the Ocean City Boardwalk is going to be fine. Yes, we'll miss the Ferris wheel.
Once we figure out what's going on with that.
But there's a whole
another section.
So many more miles of the boardwalk that are fun and cool. And
you don't even know what's going to happen.
Yeah. So.
You know, I don't necessarily think it's over. Where's it going to go?
I think its best days are ahead.
Yeah. I would have to agree.
Cat Country 107.3. Trending up or trending down?